all artisans, plumber, painter, screeder, electrician, iron bender. In fact, if you're a skilled worker, let's have a discussion. Let's talk about job hunt, how to search for jobs. I want to talk to you based on the experience I've had and the trainings I've offered to people, what has helped them in scaling through in the field. Now, if you're a skilled worker, you're a plumber, you're a painter, you're a screeder, medicine man, or bricklayer, whatsoever you're doing on the site, two things will bring you to the site, either by recommendation or by you visiting the site. If you are visiting the site, then there are a few things you need to do. If you are being recommended, either from the job, your previous jobs, or by a relative, there are things you do to sustain that relationship or keep that job for yourself. Let's first talk about people that go from site to site to look for jobs. Number one, let's look at your preparation. When you are preparing to go for job hunt, what do you go with? How do you prepare yourself? There are a lot of persons that they feel that because their work is just their skill, they don't need to prepare themselves. No. From experience, every person that wants to build a house or do a project will want to spend money and get value from spending that money. So for you that is coming to receive that money, you need to show the person that you are credible, you are reliable, and you are the right person to use for that particular job. So number one thing you need to do is physically present yourself as an acceptable person. Present yourself as somebody that is credible, somebody that is reliable, somebody that is worth or trusted to be engaged with. Now, that is also looking at the fact that the transaction, the business is going to involve money. So you need to be reliable. You need to show that credibility that you're somebody that can be trusted. So number one, you look at yourself from the house before you step out. Are you properly dressed? Because you can't just walk into somebody tattered, looking unkempt, and you expect the person to give you attention. So you prepare from the house. I don't mean that you must have the best of wardrobe. You must have the best of clothes to wear before you go for job hunt. No. But that particular one you have, try to keep it neat, wear it, dress fine, smell good before you approach somebody. Now, when you approach somebody and you approach a client, let's take for instance, and he grants you audience, it becomes your responsibility to market yourself. It becomes an opportunity for you to market yourself. When you close your mouth at that opportunity, you will not have it again. So once you have access to a client, you need to market yourself. How do you do that? Number one, do a quick presentation showcasing what you have done before, the experience you have gotten in that field that you are presenting to the person. Let's say you are a painter, you need to tell the person what experience you've got and what you have been able to do to attract him and give you attention. So you can just walk into a site and then you meet somebody and say, my name is so. I walked through this environment and I saw that you are doing a very great job here. And I said, let me come and talk to you. Probably I know that the job is not up to the stage of my work, but in future, when you are ready or when you are at that stage, you might need my services. From there, you have been able to prepare the person's mind that, oh, this person knows what he's doing. He knows the stages of work on the side. So he gives you attention. From there, you are one step ahead. And then after that discussion, that conversation for that day, you know that this person, that people that are building, people that are under in construction, they must have gotten quotations from people recommended to them or friends or relatives. So you have the opportunity to speak with the person one-on-one. You need to step ahead. You need to take your own game higher. Now, how do you do that? A lot of sacrifice has to come here. Number one, you need to request for opportunity to do your sample, because some persons, a lot of persons, I will tell you, 99% of people that are working don't believe on just pictures. They believe on physical evidence of what you have done. So you can just go to internet and download pictures of jobs people have done and come to say, oh, this is what I have done. People will not believe you. But when you ask for opportunity to do sample and you are given that opportunity, it is there that you take advantage of the side. You take advantage of where you go. You go for marketing your skill or your job. So if you seek for an opportunity to do example and they give that and he grants you that opportunity, the next thing you do is to ensure that whatsoever you are going to do is top notch. You don't need to be there. That sample is going to speak for you whenever or what in any situation. If another person walks in there, he will say, okay, I think I've gotten somebody. There was a young guy, a young man, a young lady that came here. We had a very good discussion, and I think I'm convinced by what the presentation the person gave. And then you have already sown a seed into the person's mind. That's number one. Number two, we are going to talk about personal relationship with your client. I am not talking about bidding now. I'm talking about personal relationship. When you go into a site, a new site, you're a new person, you are coming to the site for the very first time. You don't need to leave the impression that you are not concerned whether they give you the job or they don't give you. It's not your business. You need to carry an attitude that will show the person that you are serious about your work, you know what you are doing, and you are conscious of your work. People relate so much with individuals that show interest in timing and quality. So when you go to a site, ensure that you make the client to understand that you timely deliver your jobs and your quality is top notch. People will ask you, how many years do you think this your work will last? In as much as I'm concerned, I know that for different places that I've worked, I've not had a negative recommendation, and I've not been called back to site that the jobs I've done are bad or substandard. I don't subscribe to substandard job. Whatsoever I'm doing, I do jobs that speak for themselves when I leave the site. And then the person will begin to look at you like, do you think your work is going to last forever? No, I'm not saying so, because there is always tears and wears and weather effects. But all I'm trying to assure you is, if I have the opportunity to deliver this job, you will have every reason to appreciate the fact that our ways you came across me. Now, with this conversation, the person will want to have you around whenever decisions are meant to be taken about your work. He might give you opportunity to go for bidding. In my next video, I'm going to do another video that will talk about bidding, what you need to do to step ahead of other people. You know that now, as you are going about looking for jobs, other people are also moving around looking for the same job you are looking for. So you need to be very, very smart. You need to think out of the box. You need to do things that will give you an edge, give you that advantage over other people that are coming for the same job. I am taking my time to discuss this because from experience, I understand that people feel that, okay, now I have client customer base, people call me, people recommend me, I don't need to go out for job hunt. No, it's not true. You have people that recommend you, you still need to expand your customer base, still need to go out. Don't get relent because people are calling you or people are searching for you online or whatsoever. You still need to make a step to work out to increase your database, your customer base. If you have 2 clients and those 2 clients in a month gives you 2 jobs, is it not better than having 1 client that gives you 1 job in a month? And then for those of us that live in developing areas, if you are going for job hunt, look for places that is developing. Don't go to places that is already developed or kind of GRA or reserved area that is already being developed. Go to areas that are developing. Try to make relationships with people that are in the site. Don't go with pomposity to any side because you at the end of the day, they're going to ridicule you. You're going to just make fool of yourself. Go to site, relate with people that are in the site already before you. Also, for all artisans, you should be able to know the stages of work that goes on in a site. When you go to a site and you see that a medicine man is doing plastering, you should know that after plastering, the thing that comes next is maybe POP or stuff like that. The POP person should be able to relate with that medicine person. He's going to give you a link because he's already in the site. He has gone in already. He was going to help you, link you to somebody that you can talk with in that site. Then probably maybe you are a carpenter, you want to go for roofing. During block work, you should be able to be on ground to discuss these things. You don't need to wait until when the block work is finished, and then the person must have taken decision about roofing the house. You then come to say, sir, I'm a carpenter, can I come and work for you? No, it doesn't work like that. You need to be on ground. You need to go. Some cases you might be lucky. I'm not disputing that. Some cases you might be lucky that maybe there are some disputes between clients and the people they have discussed or have decided to work with. And I think this video is getting so long. I am going to do a new video that we are going to talk about bidding. In that case, because of talking about bidding, I will break in stages for you what you need to know and how you need to prepare yourself if you are going for job bidding. Now, if this video is useful for you, I will appreciate if you like it, follow this page, and extend this same opportunity to people that are there looking for how to help themselves to develop their business. This page is open to help people, open to help businesses. I'm going to talk detail about how you can convert your skill, both your handwork, those that are in the different construction sectors. I'm going to talk to us how to develop ourselves more and more. I'll come your way again. Until then, enjoy yourself. Have a nice time. Thank you. Bye.